It's after this massive tree fell down and knocked down the power lines that were here that Michael lost power. I talked to a lot of residents who live near the steel plant, and they all have something in common. They are very thankful for all the hard work that first responders did to put out the fire. Doctors say the best way to avoid getting Lyme disease, especially in a wooded area like the one Sherry was in, is putting on insect repellents. Just minutes ago, we learned that this multi-state drug trafficking investigation stopped 18 kilograms of cocaine from reaching the streets of Buffalo. Sending a quick Snapchat video, a text message, or really touching your phone at a red light may soon not be allowed if Governor Andrew Cuomo's new proposal gets passed. All you got to do is press this emergency button and police will be here in minutes. Well, that wraps up my trip around Western New York, 100 miles and 5 hours later. What we can learn is that Western New York is still pretty split. In Buffalo, Paola Suro, 7 Eyewitness News. Katie, Liz, good morning. It's shelters like the one behind me here in Lockport that are keeping the thousands of Western New Yorkers without power warm tonight. Uno de los organizadores del evento me dicen que el grupo recauda alrededor de $2,000. Well, Keith, after 6 months, 5 missing children from Rochester were found at a home in Niagara Falls on Wednesday. And the snow actually just started to fall pretty hard right now. Let me show you what the roads look like. This is the boy who everyone behind me is here to honor and donate blood for. If you get a phone call from an unknown number, don't pick up. Let it go to voicemail. Now, the FBI says that if you do end up picking up, make sure you call 911. The shelves look full, but that's only because Wegmans keeps restocking the frozen turkey every 15 minutes to keep up with the high demand. The heartbreak is definitely real for these lifelong fans. Now, Keith, 4 out of the 5 drivers I spoke to admitted to using their phone at a red light.
Many refugees, when they come with the dream. They come to want to do something.
From Iraq to Buffalo, it's a transition refugee Nadine Youssef made 2 years ago. And now she says she's scared her mother may not be able to do the same.
My hope is to one day to see my mom to come here. Now, after this decision, it will be never done.
She's referring to President Donald Trump's move to tighten U.S. immigration policies. First, moving forward with his plans to build a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border.
Our border is protected, but it's not secure. The border is leaky, and that leak needs to be fixed before we can concentrate 100% of our efforts on the internal problems.
And also working to restrict the amount of incoming refugees.
It's already been shown that refugees were part of the attacks in Paris that occurred, and we're going to face the same problem here. It's not a question of whether we could face a problem, it's a question of the problem will exist, and we need to deal with it.
But the International Institute of Buffalo, which has supported refugees like Youssef for almost 100 years, says immigrants built Buffalo into what it is today.
To just paint a whole population on a basis of fear is not helpful to anybody, and certainly is not what the American way of life is all about.
The American way of life, what this mother of 4 came here to look for.
If he one day meet 1 or 2 people, they are Muslim and they are tourists, doesn't mean everyone is like this.
President Trump is expected to lay out more plans for restricting the flow of refugees later this week. In Buffalo, Paola Suro, 7 Eyewitness News. I spoke to students all morning today here at UB's North Campus who say they received these alerts via text and email. Now, a lot of them say they're thankful for these alerts, but fearful at the same time.
I don't feel safe, mainly because we get these emails all the time. We get them what every week almost?
Every time UB senior Sasha Joseph gets an email from UB police, she fears for her safety. And Monday morning was no different after receiving one alerting her of an attempted assault on UB's North Campus.
It never becomes real until it's you. So I mean, I don't feel safe.
A university spokesperson says the female victim described the suspects as 2 tall black males of medium build.
I think it's actually really great that the school is letting us know, and I'm sorry to hear that there's been incidents happening, but I'm still glad that the school is updating us regarding that.
Police say they have increased patrols on the Amherst campus, something students say they have been wanting for some time now.
I feel like if UBPD did more patrols around campus, then maybe the attack could have been prevented.
Could have more police on patrol. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being over-prepared.
According to UB Police crime statistics, there were 8 forcible sexual offenses in 2014 and 9 in 2015. The university is asking students to stay alert, use university transportation, and walk with others at all times.
I feel it's not quite safe to go roam all alone in the campus. I feel at least if you have a friend to accompany you, I think it would be a better option.
Now, another way police are asking students to stay safe, using these emergency blue light phones. There are 64 of these at UB's North Campus, 21 at UB's South Campus. All you got to do is press the emergency button, and police will be here in minutes. Live in Amherst, Paola Suro, 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, thank you very much, Paola.
You could say Thanksgiving is around the corner, but this turkey is literally there at the busy intersection of Paradise and Klein Roads in Williamsville, stopping traffic and stopping people.
There's quite a bit of traffic at that intersection, so I did a U-turn and pulled off to the side.
Anissa Lukowski then walked across the street following the so-called Paradise Klein turkey to safety.
I was worried that somebody was going to hit him because he wasn't moving very fast.
It's a bird with many names.
I call him Gus, and he kind of looks at me and recognizes the name.
Tom the turkey.
But a bird that neighbors say has been roaming around for years and just recently started limping.
I hope somebody, either the SPCA or somebody, some kind of rescue or something could help that turkey.
And her wishes have been granted. The SPCA's Wildlife Division has already tried to rescue it before, a task that is harder than it seems.
He's just taking off, running. We're like, all right, we got him, we're going, and then he just flies. He's gone.
Gone temporarily. The SPCA tells us they'll be back at this intersection tomorrow morning to try and rescue the turkey once again.
At this point today, he knows the vehicles, he knows our uniforms, so we got to get smarter about this plan.
Their goal is to help the bird's injuries and get it to a safer place.
Our hope is that, we do have the capabilities to take a radiograph, which is an x-ray, see what's going on with that leg, and fingers crossed everything will be okay and we'll be able to find him a new home.
In Williamsville, Paola Suro, 7 Eyewitness News.